Hello and welcome again to another episode of the Mustang Music Minute. I'm Steve Pastalka, your host. I'm joined today by Mr. Jacob Sandvik, who is the president of the Student Music Advisory Council, or SMAC, here at Morningside in Epley Auditorium. And we're talking today a little bit about what's going on in the month of April, kind of the rest of the semester in the music department. Jake?
Basically what's happened is recently, I'm just thinking about the month of April, that yesterday Phi Mu Alpha and Mu Phi Epsilon had their recital. They do a joint recital, and it had a great audience of about 8 to 9 people, which was always a positive because it's up from last year. Then SMAC in general we're Student Music Advisory Council, but it's basically going through a long overhaul of stuff. It's not really a group, so it needs to be made into a group and forced into it. So we actually have to make an executive council and all that stuff and do bylaws. But in terms of just events, next week Phi Mu Alpha is doing their busking week. We're actually going to be raising money for Japan Relief Foundation with
After the whole nuclear accident.
Well, nuclear and
the
tsunami.
Yeah. Okay.
Also we're joining up with Keisuke Mukai, another fellow resident in the Plex, and the music department, and also his recital will be next week during, I believe it's Thursday. And him and Elizabeth Lipke will be having a joint junior recital. And throughout the end of the year, it's mostly, there's an end of the year concert on May 3rd, but otherwise that's really what's going on in Epley and McCullen.
So what do Liz and Keisuke play in the recitals?
Elizabeth Lipke is a pianist, and Keisuke Mukai plays a tenor sax.
Okay. This has been another episode of the Mustang Music Minute. I'm Steve Pastalka, joined today by Jake Sandvik, president of the Student Music Advisory Council.